Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I haven't done one of these shop update videos in a while, so let's kind of talk about the shop, walk around the complex, and just talk. So, kind of reorganized a little, and we sold a bunch of stuff at TKO Tennessee Knockout. It's a Red Bull sponsored event, awesome race, good times, good race. I raced it, did okay, could have finished, but I was busy helping two riders, helped a guy. He was stuck on the hill for 35 minutes. He said, hey, if I help you, will you help me? I said yes. I agreed upon it. I stuck to that, even though that dragged my time way down to have enough time to finish. Plus, then a girl later on, a lady rider, she had a dead battery, was stuck in a pinch, and I kind of used her as a cop out to just be like, hey, I'm done. But I hung around with her and we just chatted, and then the sweep came and that was it. But I could have finished. If I do it next year, that's a big maybe. I'm undecided. I probably will do it next year. Don't know if it'll be on the electric though. I might just do it on an electric bike. Getting more into that. That's just a funner hobby. Nicer people, so it is what it is. We sold a bunch of helmets there, sold a bunch of stuff. So that was a good thing. That was positive. We sold a bunch of these Willys fuel fragrance. We bought the smaller ones. This treats 5 gallons of fuel. That way people can try. We sold quite a few of these at TKO. And, it's kind of fun. I'll probably be my worst customer buying various fragrances for the fuel. There's all different kinds, as you can see. And we have the bigger bottles too, cost a little bit more, but this will treat, I believe, if I recall, up to 20 gallons. Yeah, I believe this is 20 gallons. These are 5 gallons. We've expanded on the pet food some, got different treats, some fire hydrants, these cheese. My dog loved that last night, and it's hard enough that he couldn't just eat the whole thing in one go. Like, if I give him one of these, which are awesome, he'll just eat the whole thing pretty much in one go, so I have to monitor him with that. This, he gave up after a while for once, so that was pretty cool. Oh, we got these bacon things. Pretty cool. So dog food's been going pretty good, adding various treats, what have you. We got another Arctic Leopard EX800 in and together. So that's what the black looks like with the MX tire on the Trials rim. It looks really sharp. Our E-Ride Pro demo / rental bike with the KKE forks that work awesome. A nice progressive suspension, works really well with the KKE guards. We're getting rid of the trail snacks for now. We just don't have that much walk-in customers, but it was fun to try. You gotta try things, right, when you have a business. Let's see what's new back here. We're waiting for a shipment of Throne Sprnt bikes. We're the official dealer for them now, which a lot better than the RAR Mantis. So those will be coming in. We'll be taking a look at that. Sprnt had a video talking about the bike. The one downside is the smaller battery. It's a little bit smaller, but that's obviously something they can probably improve on here down the road. And we're also going to get in a model from Stomp, which is the EBOX 2.0 and their dragster. We're going to get those bikes in. They should be coming. I paid for those, and they have them in the US, so they should be showing up. And we're just getting one of each to try, because we want to see how they do, and I'll already have like 4 people lined up for the EBOX 2.0, so we'll see. Here's the EX800 we raced, my bike, I guess. We're just going to turn this one into strictly the shop bike, and have it to use for us, have it to use for rentals, have it to use for whatever. If one of the employees want to take it out, that's cool. We still have the GPX, although I think Aaron is looking at selling that. Keeping the Riehu, keeping the cross trainer, which we stole the bars from to put on his Beta 390, which he is selling. So if you're interested in 2019 390 RRS, there it is. Big tank, foot pegs, what have you. Bars that aren't bent, so you know, in good working order. So there we have it. We have the EX700 we just put together yesterday. So got this finished. It just needs the brakes bled, and yeah, I think that's it. Just the brake bleeding. Oh, and a software update. And then this one would be ready to go. And the most important news that I probably should mention, standing in our nice mural, that I would be sad if we lose it somehow. So we want to add another space. Another space will allow us to grow because we're pretty small here. We're getting 4 Sprnts in, which are good sized bikes, right? The crates through a normal sized door back there. Where's the door? Well, right there. That, and then the EBOXes, and then we have 4 more E-Ride Pros coming. We just don't have any room. We're out of room. So looked at a space. It's an epic space. Here's a short little clip of it.
Center 2 units are nice because they installed air conditioning in the back. Nice. Usually you don't get that.
Yep.
And so this would be considered 2 units, so about 3,500 square
okay.
feet. And they have more office built out in this one than.
Which we do have a showroom right now, and it would be nice to keep somewhat of a showroom.
Let me get some lights on.
Oh, damn. As you could see, that was a pretty epic space, right? It's big. It has everything we need. Plenty of outlets, plenty of water hookup, AC in the shop, heat in the shop, everything we need. And plus high ceilings, so we could get a forklift and stack pallets, and we could distribute bikes. We could mail bikes out. Get more in, mail out, or ship out, I guess would be the correct term. But yeah, so I don't know. Don't know for sure. It's a big step forward, a lot sooner than we expected, but that's good, right? Growth is always good. It's just at what point do you take that next step? And that's where we're at. We really need the space, but at the same time, it's scary because it costs more money. But you need to spend money to make money, baby. Got to do it. Let's do a quick, this is the damages, because this is another reason why I leave this space. This place floods. So, just getting bigger and bigger. They don't do anything about the ceiling. More and more spots everywhere. I know there's one over there somewhere. And then the big ones over here that are ready to pop. Look at that. This whole side. That one broke. We damaged a bunch of stuff. Some of the other spots have dripped and damaged product. Our property management company will not give us our insurance provider that we paid through Triple Net to file a claim. I don't think they actually even have insurance. So that's another thing. We pay for it. It's our insurance through Triple Net. Upon request, you need to give the tenant that, and they're not doing that. So we'll go in the office here. Yeah, this dripped and destroyed a bunch of dog food we had down here. Yeah, just destroy. Oh yeah, it flooded and it caused these. This was a pile of water while I was gone at one point. And Aaron came in and it was just water. And it soaked into this wood and it's bowed up. So the floor through here is shit, which probably has mold. Oh, and it has mold in the ceiling too, because you can see the insulation batting. It's extremely nasty. This tile broke. You can see that one was wet. It broke out. And you look in there, that stuff is just all nasty. It's just all mold. But that's what you got to deal with the owners of this building and Griffith's Blessing. They just suck as landlords, as property management company. So that's the building in the nutshell right now, which is just that. And we had new leaks over here that had never occurred. Like one there, that one's gotten bigger. That drip now started. That's a new one. So far, we've been lucky as far over the showroom. But again, if it does damage anything, they're not providing us with the insurance that we pay through our triple net. So like if water poured through here, I hope it doesn't, and destroyed all this stuff, all this gear, which could easily be destroyed because the water that would leak through there would discolor stuff and discolor the carpet, and we pay to have that carpet. So it's like you need to provide us the insurance so we can make a claim with the stuff that was damaged, and if anything future, we know who to make a claim with. I'm going to say a lot of these are extra large, hence why we have them left. So if you're coming in looking for a helmet, and you like any of these, then hit us up. Might give you a good deal. Same with the jerseys down here. Probably give you a good deal on the jerseys, just to kind of move some of this stuff. Because if we move to a new space, we're going to concentrate probably more on bikes, more on e-bike parts, like, you know, protection bits, you know, little stuff like this for rim locks so the tire doesn't spin, you know, just little stuff, and not so much on skid plates and dirt bike stuff. I mean, some stuff's crossover, you know, we'll still have like get more grips in, the quick straps, chain, you know, lubes and what have you, stuff like that. Yeah, we'll always have a little bit of this stuff, goggles and what have you. But yeah, we're learning really not our market is the traditional gas bikes. It's more the electric bikes. But we'll still be able to order stuff. So you come in, want a Troy Lee helmet, carbon fiber, hey, we'll hook you up. Why not? Oh, and if you want to try some of that fuel fragrance, we have some bottles that just kind of warped in the sun at TKO. So $2 each, which is technically below our cost, but they're still good. You use it. You're going to throw away the bottle anyways. But they're just not pretty, if you will. So not pretty product. So come on in, $2 each. It's a whole bin. We'll pull it down and you can look through it, see what fragrance you want to buy. And that's a really good deal. They're just damaged. So let's go out and just walk around the complex now. So here's the outside hallway. I swept like the other week. I swept like this tile, that one, and that one. Typically what I sweep. It gets really sandy for some reason. So yeah, I sweep those ones. I'll probably do it again here this morning just to get rid of whatever's here so it doesn't, you know, track in. I have to vacuum more. I'll show you this. This bothers me about this place. You know, I point out like the stuff like the paint all chipping on the spaces. Like they just don't take care of this building at all. See? And they never did touch up there, so you got different colors, the holes are filled, what have you. So I'll have to get a scissor lift and take our sign if we leave. As you know, like 6 months ago, they painted this, and they did a really crappy job. You know, they didn't replace any of the wood. It's like rotted, but they just filled it with silicone caulk and painted over it. And you know, they didn't scrape it. You got the layers right there. I don't know if you can see that due to the sun. But this is the funny one. I watch it grow. Looks like it's gotten bigger. Ridiculous. We still have issues with people dumping in our dumpster. It's always full. They don't care. They don't do anything about it. I mean, they could at least add like a bigger one or a second one or two big ones. All these spaces are full, so. Okay, now let's just go walking to the other end and we'll talk about U-Haul. Let me show you the back. That's our bat, Jimmy. He likes to live here. Guess there was a second one too, but I don't see the second one. So he's living right there for some reason. Don't know why. Kind of smart marketing for the laundry because you got people So try the wool dryer balls, 3 for $12. I don't know how they make enough money to pay rent at the candle store. Never see anyone in there, but yeah. Laundromat. They're always busy. So this is the space we pay for, that we pay triple net on, and they have U-Haul here. And they block it, so we can't get delivery trucks around. That's the other issue. We paid for this space. It was paved through triple net, but yet it gets blocked by U-Haul. So that's another reason why we need to move. It's getting too hard to get deliveries. I mean, look at that. They're not supposed to block that. It's ridiculous. They think they pay for all this bullshit. Then they put up signs for the laundry parking along there, which is cool, but then they have the German truck that parks there and blocks 3 spots. So you got these full, you got people trying to park to do their laundry. It's a mess. It's an absolutely mess. And it's ridiculous. You know, we pay for this with the maintenance of this space. We paid for it to be paved. Well, we didn't. The other tenants did that have been here longer. They actually had to pay a special amount to get that paved. It used to be dirt. We were told we would have the use of that lot for doing demo rides, training, what have you. That's what the owner told us when we moved in, we're moving in and he was showing us around. Yeah, it's everything has been a lie. They don't maintain the roof. Their next concern is the pavement back here, which really isn't bad at all. But, you know, that's Monument Rocks property for you. That's Griffith's blessing for you. They just absolutely suck. So otherwise, it's pretty good. Most of our tenants are all friendly. Can't really complain about that. You know, and I don't blame U-Haul, whoever rented the space. The owners have just made bullshit promises that shouldn't have been promises. It's like I don't blame the music place for doing music lessons, because he was looking for a space, found a space that the owners were like, hey. But I do blame the owners for putting in somebody that does music lessons, that, you know, you got drums, boom, 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 not all day, but part of the day. And it's just like, come on. That's not something you put in a retail setting where you have other tenants. It's just not cool. It's not something you do. And then there's other issues. We know there was never a permit pulled to have these 2 spaces combined. For example, our AC unit hence is too small. It should only be for this space, but yet it's for that space. When you calculate out the airflow or what have you, it's too small. So that means there was, with 2 units, you had 2 AC units, and the ducting for the AC only runs on this side. When you look in the ceiling, the AC only runs for this side and not the other side. Yeah, so there's that. So they never got a permit to make this one space. And I know another space over there, I talked to the guy, and he doesn't even have control of heat. The other businesses next to him, one of them are paying for his heat, and I guess his AC even. Because he's like, yeah, I don't have anything, which is not legit at all. That's not to code. That's not a proper space. And I'm sure if one of those other businesses found out about that, they'd be going after the owners of this property. I don't know. Maybe they'll see this video and go after the owners of the property, because that's just bullshit. So we're looking for a much better place, better owners. The ones we've talked to are like, oh, well, yeah, I don't care what you do with insurance. That's why we have triple net. you know? So that's why, and everyone I've talked to so far, the broker the other day was like, they're not fixing your roof because if it leaks, that's on them to fix. I'm like, no, they're not fixing it. He goes, I've heard stories about that place. Well, those stories are correct. They are not fixing the roof, which should be a priority to fix. They're just taking money, money, money without improving at all on what they inherited. As I talked about, they inherited all this. So, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Nothing we can do, just move on and probably just get out of here. And it's a good storefront for, like, if we do the dog food or pet food in general, cat food, dog food, what have you. This would make a great space for this. It really would, because you could, like in the back where we have the showroom, you could put some shelving up and put the bags of dog food on, and you could carry many different brands, and you could have a big selection of stuff. Up here, you could do like the dog toys, the dog treats, and the cat toys, the cat treats, and have little sections, and maybe even get into having food for other animals, from reptiles to bunnies to degoos and hamsters and hedgehogs and all that stuff. You know, you could have a bunch of room, and we set it up pretty good where you could have a bunch of stuff and be an awesome space for that. So we'll see if we keep this, but to keep it is going to be a stretch, and it's going to mean like the owner's going to have to sit down at the table, have the roof fixed, and have us sign a 5-year extension on a new company with just pet food. Yeah, I mean, yeah, otherwise it makes no sense to stay here. It'd be easy enough to change out the circle on the sign. That itself wouldn't cost that much to put a new logo. It would be the one by the street. They'd probably, because we'd have to go through property management / owners to have somebody come out with a scissor lift or whatever lift to go up there and change that sign, unfortunately. So we'll see. Anyways, that's the update on A&M Moto Toys. Hopefully you're having a great and awesome day. Get out there and ride, enjoy your life, and don't let people get you down. Doesn't pay, man. Just move along. So have a good one. Stay well. Stay safe.